introducing new stuff that because the Black Stars aren't shining, we are not even focusing there because the Black Stars is the heartbeat of this country when it comes to sport. And I believe it's the national identity. And you are not changing my mind about that fact. Look, I see we won for soccer at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium and at the Legon Sports Stadium for the African Games. Okay? We saw the under-17 play under Lai Kingston, and we were all happy because they were playing something material. It gave us hope again. We saw a young referee officiating in finals of games through the Catch Them Young policy of the FA, and it's working. We've complained about how talent will be tapped from, hidden areas of the country. The FA gave the various regional associations van through the FIFA forward money. And I'll tell you one trick. The FIFA forward, I know we are not going, this is a different discussion entirely, but I want to paint a picture. The FIFA forward money is not easy to come by. You'd have to apply. There would have to be some further checks to ascertain whether, what you are required to do, you have done, i.e., grassroots football development, i.e., how you use funds from the mother federations to make sure you get the main federation to get the mother, the various MEs, as in member associations working, how they can get into shape before they will give you that amount. We've been able to apply for the FIFA forward money, and FIFA has granted that. It has resulted in vehicles for the 10 RFAs, Regional Football Associations. So I feel the administration is doing something. The under-20 now have talent. There's Aziz in there. There's a free in there. Mesa came back. He came from the back line to score an awesome goal the last time.
The number 12.
The number 12, yeah, from his in defense in that back line. Look, we've gotten. Are we even going to coaching and what have you? The last time CAF visited this country, it said that the FA is doing well. In terms of money that's given to it and what he uses it to do, and the vision of Patrice Motsepe. This team have been playing excellently.
But to be fair, Motsepe is not in a better place to tell us how FA is doing, right? We are here.
Motsepe is in a better position, and I explain why.
Than journalists here who go and cover buses being donated to clubs, and the buses break down before they reach the regions.
That's another highlight. But I'm saying that if you picture under the whole umbrella, if you pick the majority and minority in terms of positives and negatives, the negatives
is a net positive for Ket.
Huh?
Is a net positive for Ket in your opinion.
In my opinion.
But this is a football administration.
Because for example,
I
agree with you. I know the point you're about to make.
What point am I about to make? But you can't think for me. You don't know the point I'm coming to make, and I wasn't even come to talk about Ghana Premier League.
Okay, what are you talking
about? This is a Black Stars that, for the first time since 2004, failed to qualify for an AFCON. That is the worst they can do. That is the lowest of the low.
Fantastic. When it comes to our national team, this administration has failed.
When it comes to our local league. Now, when it comes to our local league.
When it comes to our local league, this administration have failed.
When it comes to women football,
they've excelled.
Do you know what a Black Queens is? You couldn't even pay your Black Queens coach.
Oh, what you talking about? We owe a lot of coaches. Our Black Stars technical team is old. That is the affairs of the sports ministry, not the Ghana Football Association. The Ghana Football Association hire coaches and submit to the ministry, explaining why, per the credentials of the coach, why they feel they can engage in.
But if you failed in your Black Stars and you failed in the league,
that's the national identity, so you failed entirely. But I'm saying that the under-20s are playing something magic. To beat Senegal look, that's a mighty cornerstone, if you want to quote.
We are on top of our...
We're on top of our...
We've gone to the quarterfinal.
We are going to meet Egypt. Look, Egypt have been struggling in this competition. They needed that narrow 1-0 win to make sure they advance through this.
They didn't get it.
And come in as a third best placed team.
So you think we'll beat Egypt?
I think we are beating Egypt comfortably, but these guys are not going to be over themselves to think that Egypt is a main or is how do I better put it, is, you know, because they are not performing well, this is not like the pharaohs of Egypt proper, so we can just have a ride over them and go our way. I feel they'll go into this game highly concentrated. The focus is to get to the World Cup. You need to get into the semi-finals to get the automatic slot. And we've won the World Cup here in Egypt before, so that is the highlight. Yeah. Ghana against Egypt, game is tomorrow. CAF says 3 p.m., 1500 GMT. Hopefully we catch a glimpse at that and smile at the end of the day. Come here over the weekend to talk about them.
I was of the view that this team, you know, probably have a goal scoring problem. We agree. 3 games, 3 goals. We've not scored more than a goal in each game, right? And you have a free who's played with the Black Stars.
I feel Ms. Bao and free. The front three looks awesome on paper. I feel they should be scoring more goals. And, I feel they should be scoring goals, but what is the goal of a game is to win. I want them to score more goals as well, but I feel they are doing it.
Because, you know, if you look at the attacking power, and this is just very briefly on it, then we can move to something else, right? You have Suleiman, who's Kamaldeen's brother, right? A very fantastic winger, you know, running down the flanks. You have Issa Aziz.
Now he's highlighting the positives. Yeah.
This is not to get credit. It's more to Desmond Ofe than it is to get. But no problem.
Desmond Ofe. How?
You know, you can have a right appointment. That doesn't mean I'm managing the football.
How?
If you are going to do a proper, if you are going to, no problem. I'll let you have. My point is that looking at the attacking qualities we have in this team, we should be scoring more.
I agree.
You know, so I think we are a better team than Egypt at this level. So I expect a win against Egypt as well. So
you see, one of the problems we have in the country quickly, we have a striking problem from our Black Stars down there.
We never replace Asamajan, right?
Absolutely. Because we have a lot of ball-playing strikers in this country.
Yeah.
The strikers love to play the ball than to score. So, I mean, I think we can talk about something different now.
MTN FA Cup.
MTN FA Cup, smooth.
Weather, you never walk alone. Oh, you don't know the song. Anyway, you have to teach him the song. The You Never Walk Alone anthem.
For which club?
Oh, for Liverpool FC. Oh, we joined them to celebrate. I thought you were going there, but my bad.
MTN FA Cup. You're talking about Liverpool. So I was shocked. I'm like, what's going on here?
I'm happy for Enu in advance.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I should have won red. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I mean, bad first. The MTN FA Cup look. I was surprised to see Golden Cake get into this stage of the competition. The last time I recall was Oko United when I was in Cape Coast at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Yeah. That time, Kurt was the MTN FA Cup committee chairman.
Yeah, I remember.
And to see, in quote, a smaller club win was special. Not smaller as in, I say smaller as in consistency, you know, as in playing in the Ghana Premier League over a span. So Oko United, a traditional club, well accepted, but on that day, I feel it was one of those clubs in the lower tier division getting through to the final and winning it special. Nania also did it. In 2000 and I've forgotten that. Forgive me on the date.
Probably 09 or 08.
You know, somewhere within that jinx. And they found their way into the final. Golden Cake have done the magic. You know why? They beat the like of Kerala United, beat the likes of Accra Hearts of Oak, and got into this level of the competition. It looks attractive for them because you do not know what they'll be coming up with. They are a Division 1 league side here in Accra, you know, and doing this is just magical. They are waiting today to see who the winner would be between Kotoko and Chelsea, and we'll see whether, you know, they are ready or really prepared for Africa. Because when you win this, it takes you to the CAF Confederations Cup.
All right.
Yeah.
Premier League on City. Yeah,
we started at 10:30 a.m. this morning because first kickoff is 11. And
so that means right from here, going straight to the radio studio.
Sure.
Interesting.
And it will be special to have you all tune into 97.3 City FM. You know, a lot of highlights to look up to over this weekend. The bigger picture will be on that game we spoke about earlier on, Liverpool, Arsenal. Liverpool should be doing us the honor of winning that game, and because it's important to wrap up the season in an excellent fashion. Mo Salah granted an interview I was reading on Daily Mail yesterday talking about
his relationship with
Sadio Mane. Look, he's extended his contract. That's material. It is why he should win. You know, for Liverpool, maybe score another goal or something later.